4th, 2022. We are about 8 miles, I think, from our Airbnb in Alcúdia, Mallorca. John is driving our little rental Fiat Standard. Haven't had a Standard in 5 years.
Yeah.
It's been a while. There has been no grinding, I would say, and no stalling. So as we flew in, we went right over the northern part of Mallorca, which over here, it's kind of hazy today, but there's some of the mountains that we're coming down to hike. And the south and central part was all flat, and there's some we just drove through vineyards. Before that, we were driving through, I think, olive trees. Maybe they were nuts. I don't know what they were. And we're heading for Alcúdia, which is on the northeast coast. So we're going to be very close to the water there. It's kind of a largish city, so I don't know what it's going to be like. But we're almost there. We hit a little bit of, I guess, rush hour traffic in Palma, leaving the airport at 5 o'clock. But smooth sailing now. Alright, next stop will be, hopefully we'll have no problem getting to our Airbnb. We are at the Airbnb and it's really nice. Has a washing machine. Score. I brought laundry detergent. And then a little fridge, a little cooktop. It's like a studio, but it has a view, which I haven't checked out yet, so let's go check it out. View of the side of a mountain, I think. Yep, a little view. Palm tree. Little hill. And I believe the water is like 1 street over, 2 streets over. And then it's pretty hazy, but there's some hills right there too. Cool. We're on the 3rd floor, and everything is really clean and new. We got big sliding glass doors, an air conditioning unit, TV. Excellent. And we're having I don't know where this is from, a beer. Cheers. That's mine though, I think.
I was gonna say, every time I walk by there, I'm grabbing one off there.
Don't drink it. All right, so we're gonna have our beer and then walk down this way and look for food. I know there's grocery stores there too. They left us with candy, some coffee, espresso things, 2 beers, and some cake. But I need more than that. Good morning. It's about 10 minutes to 8. And the sun is just rising now. Today we are planning to hike the highest peak that is open to the public, which is a 4,000 footer. The 2 other higher peaks are on military land and not open to the public. So we're gonna head out and give it a try. We are on our way to our hike. I think we're about 13 kilometers away. And we're in a national park, I think, right now, or National Wildlife Refuge or something like that. Doing a series of switchbacks. Lots of bicyclists out. We are on the trailhead is sort of on private property. You have to pay €6 per person. And we've been walking up on roads like this. I'm pretty sure that that is where we're headed. And we're going to turn here and get on a trail.
I don't know if it's right there. Or if you go up.
Oh, look, there's a nursing mother and baby. Let's go see it. On the way in, we encountered loose goats driving and sheep. Right up there. They're yelling at us. We're about 2 miles in right now. We're up on a series of switchbacks. Have some nice little views out. So this is the Mediterranean over here. And I think this is like a 3,000 foot peak right there. I think we could climb it if we wanted to. But we're heading up this way. There are random... Where do I go from here? It's hard to follow the trail.
Wait.
I think this way, yeah?
I think the trail's over here.
Is it? We came that way.
No.
Oh, you mean it switchbacks? Okay, it switches back. Like I said, people have been all over the place. And there are random goats and sheep out here with bells on, and they're just traipsing everywhere too, so it's hard to tell. This is a series of switchbacks, and people have definitely cut them. So it makes it...
I mean, it could be the Downey trail.
I don't know. Makes it interesting, but this is the blazing. There's like random splotches of red, and I think it's green is the other one. Some cairns, but there's so many rocks. See? Look at that. Crazy. You can't really pick out where the rocks are rocks and where they're cairns. Here's some of that blazing. It's funny. Okay. So now we're just climbing. Quite a view. We just came out of the trees right here. And that's what you see. Awesome. We are approaching the summit, which I think is right up here. And this is a big thing of, oh, maybe it's not. I can smell it everywhere. There's rosemary up here. I don't know what this is. It's got little fruits. In any case, it smells the way you would expect it to smell. Am I off of the trail now? Okay, it's very hard to tell. Oh, there's some. This is rosemary. It's blooming right now. Yup. Ooh, it smells so good. There's actually lots of little flowers everywhere. And it's pleasantly warm. Probably, what do you think, 80?
Yeah, probably.
Around 80, but there's a light breeze. Definitely up at the summit there will be no breeze right this second.
I should pop my Castrol.
This is fun. So we are taking it's sort of, if you look on Gaia, it's not a dashed line like a hiking trail. It's like a very faint dotted line. But people say this is like a challenging scramble up to the summit.
It looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like it will be. So of course we are going to go up this way for the challenging scramble and down the hiking trail. Yeah, cool. So we are right below the summit. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. There's a vulture. There's been a bunch of them circling. This is the view out, but we are at the Font de Savenc, I guess. So right here, there's also, oh actually, this stuff, I don't know what this plant is. It's super sharp and is covered with spines. And we just went through an area and I don't know if you can see it on my leg. I brushed up, there it is. Brushed up against some. Okay, so let's go see.
It's haunted.
The Font. It's just built in the side of the mountain right under the summit. I believe it's a, ooh, it smells musty. It should be a water source, but it just feels like a source of humidity to me.
If you're down there.
I'm not going down there. Maybe. I need a flashlight. It keeps going. I have a headlamp also. Should we go down there? You want to go down there?
Sure. I'll turn on my light.
Yeah.
It's sketchy. We don't have to.
Okay. It's nice and cool in here. I don't hear any water, but it smells musty. Okay. No, I can see. Yeah. Now, hang on. You're losing me here. This is going to make for thrilling video. That's it, huh? Oh,
Well, look at that.
shoot back forward me. Sorry. I just didn't know where that step was. It's okay.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
water in
I
it.
can't believe it. There's your water. I have my Sawyer with me.
I don't think it's potable.
What? It's totally potable.
Interesting.
I don't need it because I have 2 liters.
Yeah, I have one too.
It might taste better. Oh, look, there's a... Are they filling it from somewhere? Oh, no, that's a stick. I thought it was a little thing. Wow. Well, there you have it. There is a water source. I love these little ferns. I don't need you, no. Very cool. Ooh, it's a nice welcome respite in here too. And I don't know what this is, but it's covered with thorns also. It looks like ivy, but it's completely thorny. Weird. Very cool.
Okay, so this is really strange. There's a goat. It's right up here on the trail. We're getting pretty close. I think the trail is over here, Laura. I can see a green dot. I'm walking over it right here. So that guy, he's like right there. I mean,
Like right at the summit.
it might look far away, but he's, what, 70 feet from us, 50 feet?
Like less than that.
He's close.
I would say 30. There.
That's very interesting. I think the summit's up there. But the trail goes around this goat, which is nice. That way he won't push us
Hey,
off.
I saw your
Slow
mom.
walking.
I did. She's loaded with milk for you. You should get down there.
Okay, well this is cool. We saw an interesting font a minute ago. I'll have some photos of that. Laura has some video like that. There's actually, it's not a sheer cliff, there's a drop.
It's a drop though, yeah.
About 5 feet on this side, and then it's a sheer cliff.
And then it's a sheer cliff. Okay. So I believe, I have to look, I think that this and this are the 2 other peaks that are higher than this one, but are military. And then, oh, this is the sign for the summit. I haven't been up there yet. Okay. south. It's quite hazy. I am going to pan down here because I don't want to step on those things.
Don't forget to stand up so I can get your photo.
I will stand up, but I need to shift without falling or making anyone sick. Here's the sign up here. And that is, I think that's Puig Mayor. And then I have to figure out what water that is right there. Pretty cool.
Want me to tell you what it is?
Sure. And then Palma is in the distance over here. Not many people up here. Very cool. Okay, so there's actually a hiking trail down in here. It goes all the way back. It looks like on the map you could just, it's like 100 feet away, but it's down, I don't know, 1,500 foot drop. So what is it? Okay.
And you know what you don't notice?
What don't you notice?
There is water right over here, even bigger than that one.
There's
behind this.
Oh,
ridge
behind this ridge?
Yep.
Okay, so behind this ridge there's a big thing of water that we can't see.
Just at the base of that mountain.
Very cool. Okay, so here we are. Manzanella. So we have left the peak of Manzanella, which is behind John up here. There's a bunch of people on it. And this is just a little sub-peak. Can you see it now? It's gone, huh? There was...
It's visible, but you can only see the back of him.
Yeah, there's a goat. And they're not mountain goats. They're just, I think, just standard everyday goats. And he's like halfway up this cliff. And that cliff is a cliff, right?
Yeah.
It's like, we're right on the edge here. I mean, it's like 2,000 feet down. Because we're at 4,400 feet, I think, aren't we?
Yep.
And when we started at our car, it was 2,100 maybe. So this is the south peak of Manzanella right here. And then this is just an unnamed little bump. So we're gonna walk out to this because there's definitely a path marked, although not really a path. Oh, I see a cairn. Okay, so there is a path somewhere. It's just kind of, looks like a herd path kind of. And there's nothing marked over to that, but I bet you can just walk over there. Make a little circle. So we'll see. Anyway, it's pretty cool. I want to get through here without stepping on any of these plants. There we go.
So my theory, right?
Let's see if there's any goats right here. I don't see anything. John has a theory. Do you want to tell us?
No, I'll tell you.
Okay. So we changed our plan. We were originally going to do basically an out and back, but we decided that there is a way to loop it, and now we're coming down the back side of that sub peak. It's pretty steep.
From up there, it looked like it
Yeah.
just dropped off.
I know, it's a lot of descent. I think this thing in front of us is really neat. It kind of comes up and then it straight down. Very cool. And that thing in the distance sort of looks like a mesa. It's very weird. So there's been several people coming up here. There was just a group that was being guided, I think. And then we saw a couple other solo and couples. So it is used. Once we get down,
The trail technically might go over there, but it's...
that's all loose, yeah. We're gonna end up going to the right, and it should be pretty flat walk out between these two ranges of mountains here. So, very nice, and a lovely breeze. All right, I'm going to use 2 hands on this because I don't have poles. We do carry-on bags, and you're not allowed to bring poles. So that stinks. Anyway, I gotta go catch John. All right, we're most of the way down now, so you can see down in the valley here. Of course, I can't. Where? Oh yeah. Oh, that's the cut through. Okay.
That's where we're going.
All right, so we're gonna be actually bumping into that trail by coming up here. We just came down quite a bit of steep. Okay. We are in the shade for once. Oh, geez, I just scared him. I was gonna shoot his brother. It's up there.
Oh, look at that.
That sheep was right in front of me, and I didn't realize it. I just scared him. Oops. It's goat and sheep central. Okay. So I think we're going to stay sort of in the shade for a little bit, and then we'll pop out over there. Oops. Oh, I just heard a sheep. But now I'm just going to turn around and enjoy the view for a second. It looks so awesome in person. That's a pretty high mountain over there. I wonder what that is, way in the distance.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then this right here is the edge of Massanella. We came down right between those. Cool. We were in the shade for about 5 minutes, and it was lovely. I'm not sure what happens around the corner. I feel like we're gonna go through a little pass maybe, and then drop down again. I don't know. Anyway, here's some flowers. And views. So we just made yet another change, and now we're up on the summit of Serra de Teixos-East Peak. It's 4,131 feet. Right here is the summit of Massanella, which is where we just were. So we went to that, then we went over to this bump here, and then we came down through this pass and along here. And then there's a bigger trail that you can see zigzagging here. It's gonna go out. We met up with that. Kind of where the zigzag is actually. And we're gonna take it through this pass over here and then down back around to our car. But how cool is this? And it's like a fin, so not a knife edge, but it was pretty narrow coming up in a couple places. And you get the drop off. The water that I was talking about before when we were eating lunch, we thought was right behind this, but it's actually it's behind this stuff over here. And then this is the ocean, or Mediterranean Sea right there. And there's Peak Mayor and the other one that I don't know of. I think one of the hikes we're going to do is going to go down through all these valleys in here, and it comes out at the ocean. We'll probably do that tomorrow. But, yeah, gotta do some more research. Here we are. So there's a west peak of this. It's 4,050 feet. I think it's this bump right here. We're not going to go into it, but this was just a spur of the moment. Let's go up there. I think it only took us like 15 minutes, maybe. And we Come for the beaches, stay for the hiking.